Here we go. We have a question. Check if grid can be cut into sections. You are given n representing the dimension of n cross n grid with the origin at the bottom left corner. Also given 2D coordinates rectangles where the ith element means starting and ending of y, starting x, starting x, starting y, and ending x, ending y, representing a rectangle where starting x, starting y is the starting point and the bottom left corner of the rectangle, and ending x, ending y is the ending of the rectangle, which means the top right corner of the rectangle. Note here is the rectangle do not overlap. Our task is to determine if it is possible to make either two horizontal cuts or two vertical cuts, ensuring each of three resultant sections formed by the cut contains at least one rectangle. Every rectangle belongs to exactly one section. If it is possible, return true, otherwise false. If we have given this, so the image clearly shown that if we make a cut on this y-axis and on this y-axis, so we can make two cuts, so the answer is true. In this example we can make two cuts on this x-axis, so the answer is true. In this case it is not possible, so it is false. So it is pretty simple problem for understanding, but now let's build the approach. So first we have given this, so we need to make sure that we can, so we have two possibility, either we can cut on y-axis or we can make a cut on x-axis, right? So we will try both possibility. First let's go with the x-axis. So we want the smallest x possible, then it's bigger x, then it's bigger x, then it's bigger x. So what I will do, I will sort it according to the starting point. So this is the starting point. First of all, the starting point is this or either this, right? The next starting point of x is this, the next starting point of x is this. So I will make sure that I will sort it according to the starting point. So let me sort it according to the starting point. So this will be here, and don't worry, I will write it clearly. Yes, then this will be here, so we have 3 here, so we got this. Let me write it here. Yes, so I have done the sorting based on this x-axis. So I have sort according to the x-axis, right? So then I will try to make cut on the x-axis. So if it is possible, I will make the cut. So first of all, I have got this index, so this is my starting point, and from this index, what is this rectangle? This is from 04 to 445. Yes, this is the rectangle. So what I will do, if I am starting a rectangle from this index, then I am occupied till this index, right? So I am occupied till this index. So let's say my starting point, so let's say my previous rectangle ending point is greater than this value, right? Is greater than this value. So let's say I got this, right? So what I will do, I will just get this value and add +1 to it, or I can just pick this value, but the approach will be slightly changed. So let's stick with this example only. So I have got this. Now this is my first rectangle, right? This is my first rectangle. So is it after my previous ending rectangle? No. Why? My previous ending rectangle is on 1, then I am getting this on index 0. So if this index is more, It means my previous rectangle is already ended. Now this rectangle is starting on a new index. This is my previous ending and this is my starting, new rectangle starting. So if this is greater, then I can say that I can make a cut between these two rectangles. But now this is not the case. So I will consider this rectangle. So what will be the previous ending rectangle now? So this rectangle is like this and it is ending on this axis, this x-axis. So it is ending on 4. So I will pick the maximum between already contains value or this value, right? So then I am getting this. Is it greater than this? No. The current rectangle, which is this, is still under my previous, right? This is not any new rectangle. So what I will do, I will consider the maximum between 4 and 2, which is 4 only. Then the next rectangle is this between 1 0 to 5 5 2. So is this one greater than my previous rectangle? So this is my previous rectangle point, which is this, and this is my new rectangle point. Is it on a new index? No, it is not on new index. So what I will do, I am occupied till 5. So I will make sure that I will update my previous ending rectangle to 5 between this all already contains value. Then the next rectangle is this small rectangle. So again I am occupied till 5. This index is not greater than 5. So this is not not new rectangle. So previous rectangle point is still 5. Now we don't have any new rectangles and still my counter is 0. Counter is 0. It means we don't have any new rectangle if I make a cut on x-axis. So now let's try to make a cut on y-axis. On y-axis. So I will sort it according to the y-axis. So let me sort it. First value will be this. Okay. Now so let me write it here. This is my last value. This is my second last value. Then the value will be this, and I have 5 here, 0 here, 5 here, and this is my rectangle. So I have sorted according to the y-axis. So what I will do, I will try to make a cut on this. My counter is initially 0. Then this is my first rectangle. My previous rectangle point will be this +1, this +1, right? So I got this. Next I will iterate and try to figure out, is this value greater than a previous rectangle point? No. So I will make sure that I will get the greatest value between this or already contains value. So it means I am making a cut on this index. So I will store 2 here. So previous rectangle point will be 2 and my counter is still 0. Next I got this. Is it on new axis? Yes, this is on new axis. Is it on the same axis or the new axis? But this is on the same axis. This value is greater than or equal to 2 is greater than or equal to 2. It means it belongs on the same line. I will increment my counter and I will take the maximum between the heights. So the height is 4. So I am occupied till this. My height will be 4. Previous will be 4. Counter is 1 only. Then I got this. Is it on a new axis? Yes, this is on a new axis. So again I have a new axis. Then I will take the maximum between 4 and 5. So my previous will become 5 and my counter is 2 only. Next I got this. Is it on a new axis? No, this is not on new axis. Then I will take the maximum between this value or this value, which is 5 only. Then we don't have any more rectangles. Our counter is 2, which is expected. If my counter is greater than or equal to 2, it means we can divide this portion, right? So that's how this will work. First I will try to sort it according to the x-axis, then on the y-axis. Let's code this. So first, sort your given array according to the x-axis. Then this is for later use. I will sort it according to the y-axis. I need counter. The counter will be 0. Then previous rectangle point, which is rectangle of 0th. So my starting is x plus 1, and the same applies here, but on this case it will be 0 and 1. Next just simple iteration on the rectangles. So let's say rectangle only. If rectangle 0th position, it means my starting position is greater or equal to previous rectangle point. It means I can make a cut on this axis. Then that's all. I will just pick the maximum between the x-axis or the ending x-axis or the ending x-axis. Ending x-axis is on this value, which is 2, and that's all. Same applies for this. And I don't need to write int here. And yes, that's all. Yeah, that's all. Try to make a cut on. So I am setting a cut on, I am making a cut on x-axis. So x-axis, and this is for y-axis. If I can make 2 or more cuts, then it is valid. If I can make 2 or more cuts, then it is valid, otherwise it is false. Let's run this, and we have an error here, which is previous rectangle pointer. It is not pointer, it is point. Same here, point. Now let's run this again. And we have an error here. The error means wait a second. So I figured out the mistake. The mistake I did is I literally just copy paste the entire code, but we need to make some changes here, which is if the y-axis here is greater, and I will take the maximum y-axis, and that's all. Let's run this. Working fine. Let's submit this. Yes. Then let's discuss about the time and space complexity. We are sorting, so it will be n log n. It is order of n only. Then again we are sorting n log n. This is order of n only. So the time complexity is n log n. What about space? It is constant, right? Thank you all for watching.